Hello, I'm Wooj, and if you're watching this video, you're most likely stuck on the Eclipse Roleplay Quiz. There's reasons such as word count or illiteracy or stuff like that. If you can't figure out an answer, I'm gonna help you. I'm not gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna help you with an easier way to find the answers and how to understand the rules better. So here's some of the tips that I found that made it easier. So, the first tip is using your resources. I made a video roleplay guide. It's going to be in the description. You could always check the rulebook. You should always read the rulebook before anything. You could use the roleplay guide text, which is also on the forums. It's very helpful. And you could use the report a player section. Now, this section is for people who have broken the rules and been reported. And if you go to archive, you can see videos of these people breaking the rules, and you can know that what they are doing is wrong, so you do not replicate that. So the second tip is using Control F on the forums. So mid-test, you could access the rulebook. So open books in school. This is basically like an open book quiz. So you can push Control F, and that prompts you with the search bar, and you can search for the certain rule that you're confused on. So I could type in death matching, and then death matching, it would take me right there. It would tell me the section it is in, and I could just look at that. I could put it in my own words, and then I could write that down on the quiz. Do not copy and paste, because I tell you, you're going to get it wrong and you're going to fail the quiz. So to elaborate more on that, do not rely on this 100%, because if you do this method, you are going to be confused if you pass the quiz, right? You just looked up all the answers. I mean, it's okay, I guess, because you passed it, but it's not okay when you're dealing with roleplay and you don't know what's going on. So just make sure if you're going to do this method that you understand the rule, you read it, and then you do the quiz, okay? Just don't use this 100% for the quiz, because it's just going to hurt you. It's going to hurt everybody else on the server because you don't know what you're doing, and it's just going to make it a mess. So, what I mean by this is that you want to be very patient with your work and make sure you're doing it correctly. Rushing it is going to make sure you guarantee fail because this stuff it can be confusing. So, some things I recommend you doing to make your work correct and, as neat as possible is one, review it, make sure all spelling is correct. If you need to, copy and paste it into a word checker, make sure everything's correct. Stuff like grammar.com, stuff like that. It's a great way to check your spelling. Make sure it matches the right rules. So, like I said, like the last tip, go into the rule book and just make sure it's correct. It could be wrong. You could have mixed it up with another rule. I mean, kill on sight and death matching are two different things, right? So just make sure you have that inputted correctly and not wrong because that's gonna guarantee you a failure. So this test is not like, some school test where you just get an F on it and it doesn't tell you what you did wrong. Admins are going to tell you what you need to work on, like seen here. So just try your best on it. You're going to get it eventually. So just don't stress it. Eclipse Roleplay is a fun server. You're going to enjoy it. So just take your time. The server's not shutting down anytime soon, so you have all the time you need. I'm Wooj, and hopefully this video helped you in any way. And if you liked it, like and subscribe. Take care.